Hey, how's everybody doing? Just wanted to come on and feel like God has placed on my heart to go live. So I'm live. But I wanted to talk to everybody about he said, she said. So I wanted to take this time to open it up for questions. Some people may be wondering what he said, she said is about. Any type of questions that you may have about it, I'm open and available. So hopefully, as you get this notification on your phone, just sign in and feel free to talk to me about it. While I'm waiting for people to join live, I just wanted to open up and say that first and foremost, I want to thank any and everyone that has ever supported He Said, She Said. It's growing, but it can't grow without you. You meaning the people that are watching, the people that are supporting. So I really appreciate the fact that you take the time out of your busy schedules on the weekends to attend He Said, She Said. But again, as I'm waiting for people to come in, I want to just say He Said, She Said is a vision, literally a vision. God woke me up at about 5 o'clock in the morning maybe about 7 or 8 months ago. This was back in like August of last year. I was asking him, what do you want me to do? And in that moment, that morning, he woke me up and said, I want you to talk about relationships. I want you to help people understand relationships. And I'm like, me? Me? I've always been, I'm a very family-oriented person, but I was like, with romantic relationships, I haven't been the greatest. I had a PhD in short-term relationships and I had a GED in long-term relationships. So I was like, God, I don't know. So I kind of was, to be totally transparent, I was very much ducking it. I was kind of like doubting it, to be honest. And, after some encouragement from some friends, I began to invite them over to my, right here at where I live, invite them over, and we were just talking in my living room for hours and hours and hours about relationships. And so it just continued to grow from that moment. And it's a seed. It's still a little seed or a little sapling tree, but it's growing because of your support. So I want to thank everybody who's ever supported and who will support. And I hope to see you all on Saturday. Any questions, any concerns about He Said, She Said? I just kind of gave a little brief overview as to how it was started. For those of you that's joining in, hey Alana, hey Chan. Hope to see you all this weekend at He Said, She Said. I'm excited. It's like a kid at Christmas. I put so much into getting ready or getting prepared or allowing God to prepare me for these moments. And when the Saturdays come for me to have it, it's awesome. So for those that also may be wondering, what is He Said, She Said? I kind of gave a little brief overview as to how it started. But He Said, She Said is a relationship discussion forum. A lot of the times in our groups, if it's same sex, so if there's all guys or all women, we kind of have a one-way mindset when it comes to relationships or when it comes to communication styles. Men and women, we have different communication styles, and oftentimes in the way that we look at things is also quite different. But the way that it came to me was like, why not have an open space for both sexes to come and be able to hear both sides of the story? Women can hear it from a man's perspective and men can hear it from a woman's perspective. And so that's how He Said, She Said was born. And it's amazing. Wherever I go, I try to bring it, or I bring it with me. So if you're not in the Charlotte area, I reside in Charlotte, North Carolina. If you live somewhere else and you want He Said, She Said to come to your area, please feel free to view my personal page, Joseph Hogue III, which is the page that I'm on now. I'm going to share this to my public page, Joseph Hogue III, and also the He Said, She Said group. So if you're in another area and you feel like your church, your school, your social organization, any type of social clubs, please feel free to reach out to me. My personal number is on my business page, Joseph Hogue III, Joseph, Joseph Hogue, Hogue, and it's the 3 I's as the Roman numeral 3. If you reach out to me, I will reach back out to you, and let's talk. Let's get He Said, She Said to your city and have a good time. I see some other people looking. Curtis, what's going on? Stephanie, how are you? Dewan, what's going on, man? But I just wanted to open this up, come on and, see if anybody had any questions or concerns. Stephanie says, you are very inspiring. Thank you, brother, for what you do. I can only thank God for what he does. I remember one time I wanted to see how I can do it without hearing from him. I'm just being totally honest. And I remember I placed the camera and I started talking and it didn't come out right because every single written or video that I come out with, it's inspired by God. God literally tells me or gives me the words that he wants to deliver to his people. And so I just remain obedient as to what it is exactly what he wants me to do. And at any moment, if I feel as though I'm not being obedient, then no video comes out. But thank you again, Stephanie, for your support. Marquis, what's going on? Family, nephew, what's happening? We got to get together soon, get you on one of these lives. Oh, man, it's so good to see everybody that's coming in. And just let me know if y'all have any questions. If you want He Said, She Said to your city, shout out your city. Let's do this. Shout out your city. Where's everybody from? Where is everybody that's currently logging in? I need to get I want to do a temperature check, kind of see who's in the room, so to speak. Because I don't want this just to be exclusive to Charlotte or to North Carolina or to a specific area in Charlotte. I want it everywhere. The vision is to have it across the world. But I can't do it by myself, y'all. I'm going to be honest. I would never be able to do it by myself. I need your support. I need you to be able to, if you're looking at the material, if you see something that's of interest to you, or even if you have any suggestions on how, because, again, I'm just one man. But if you have any suggestions as to how to grow this, please inbox me. I'm open to suggestions. LOL, Greensboro, North Carolina. Johnston, South Carolina. Okay. Carolina's in the building. Who else? I know some Jersey heads is in there. Come on. Let me know where you're from. Where you are. See Carolina representing. Tia, welcome. If you're just joining in, I just opened this up for a Q&A for He Said, She Said. If anyone has any questions, if you've never been, you want to, kind of get a brief overview as to what the experience is like, I'll be happy to dive into that. I'm just looking forward to the next event. So the next event is actually this weekend. It's going to be on May 18th at 3 p.m. I'm on the campus of UNC Charlotte. I'm in the Pop Martin Student Union, room 200. It's a conference room, and we'll be there. It's from 3 p.m. It's usually over around 6 p.m. So just come prepared. And to be honest, I need guys to come out as well. Guys, I need you, because what we're going to do on Saturday, it requires the ladies to attend as well. I want to say that, but I really need you, and I don't want to give too much away, but I really need you all to come out on Saturday. Okay, I see Charlotte. Is there a specific topic for each session or just free flow? Good question. So normally, and the format has changed over the last 4 or 5 months. So it's really also, after every session, I always say, God, which direction do you want me to go in? But I'll give you an example, Alana, for last session. Last session was a breakout session where the women and men split up in groups. So all the women split up in a group with all the guys. Or the women split up in a group, and then the guys split up in a group. And what happened was the women came up with 3 questions that they always wanted to ask guys. Guys came up with 3 questions that they always wanted to ask the ladies. And then we traded with the questions. I gave 15-minute sessions, 8 minutes for the sex who was asking the question to respond to the opposite sex, and then vice versa. And then the remaining 7 seconds was for the opposite sex to be able to follow up if something wasn't clear or if they had additional questions on top of what was explained. So that was basically what the last session was like. When I first started, it was a smaller, more intimate group. We used to have it kind of free flow, like what questions do you have about the opposite sex? But as it grew, the way that God revealed it to me was that, when you're in the groups and you're developing 3 questions, let's say it's 20 people in the group, or 15 people in the group, it allows for you to build or collaborate, which is what relationship building is. It's collaboration, it's compromise, it's communication. So I thought that was pretty fun. And we had a good time last time. So let's see. Anybody else have any other questions? Kim, welcome. Welcome. This is just an open Q&A. I love Q&As. Kind of helps people understand what's going on. I had no business plan. I had no prior training in this. I'm just obedient to what God wants me to do. And he wants me to do this. And it feels great. So again, if you have any business backgrounds, or if you have anything that that you feel that God is placing you in my path to be able to benefit and be able to grow this, please feel free to reach out to me. Evelyn, welcome. All right. Nobody has any questions? Everyone just watching, no questions. How's everyone's day going? Or going? Has it gone or is it going? What's everyone up to? All right. I'm looking at no activity. What's happening? Is everyone still there, or am I talking to myself? These lives are funny. Oh, let's see. My day is going pretty well. I just got off. All right. That's cool. Yeah, I just got off too. It's just, I felt the need to come up here. I feel like God was really leading me to really come up here and just provide some insight, because again, people see pictures, people see snippets of the sessions, and I just didn't want any gray areas to exist, even though it naturally will be, because you really won't get the full experience unless you truly attend a session. But I wanted to open it up to the country, because I have on my personal page, I'm at the maximum amount of friends, which is 5,000. And there's people from all different parts of the country, which I feel can benefit from He Said, She Said. But maybe you're not a member of the He Said, She Said public Facebook group. If you're not a member, let me plug this in. If you're not a member of the He Said, She Said public group, please feel free to join. It's free, and you'll be able to stay up to date with the event details and things of that nature, and be able to know when He Said, She Said is coming to your city. But it won't be able to come to your city unless you show interest that you want it in your city. So if you look at the content, if you look at some of the information on the group, it's a detailed description as to what the group is. Again, I gave a brief description of it at the very beginning of this video, but if you didn't catch it, please feel free to go to He Said, She Said. So that's in the open quote, He Said, 3 dots, She Said, close quote. If you go to that public group, you can always just feel free to just take a look and see what He Said, She Said is all about. Again, it's about men and women coming together. We all want some form of relationship. Even if we're single, we're not looking, single, I don't care. You are wanting some sort of relationship with somebody, whether it be your job, whether it be your family, whether it be whatever, your plants, your dog, whatever it is, pets, doesn't matter. We all can get better at relationships, but how can we get better at relationships if we don't sit down and talk about it? If we act as though somebody else is the issue and we're not willing to fix the issues that we have in our lives. So we just talk about stuff, and it's really a casual conversation. It's not, and even if you're a type of person that doesn't want to talk, you can still attend. I wanted to clear that up too. So it's not like you're required to participate. I love participation, though, to be honest. I don't want to be the only one talking, which has never happened. It's always interactive. Questions are being asked, healthy debates. And then I serve light refreshments as well, just to keep us our minds going. You know, I'm a person that loves to eat. If you haven't noticed, if you look on my personal page, you may see some food, pictures of food and things like that. I love to enlighten other people of good eating places. And also, too, if you have any good food ideas, whenever I come to your city, please inbox me that. Because I've been to most of the American cities, but some I haven't been to in quite a while. So a refresher is refreshing because, you know, sustenance helps keep me going. So if I'm coming to your city, if you want to be able to give me some type of food insights, or, you know, the good place to eat, or where I can possibly have a he said, she said in your city with food, let me know. I see y'all laughing at me. It's not funny. I'm serious. It says, so are all of the sessions biblically based? So absolutely. So in effect, we always go back to what the word says. It's not a church service, but it's with God in mind. God created us to be in relationship with him. So in order for us to line up how our relationships operate, we have to line it up with what his word says. So that's a yes to that question. All right, welcome some more people coming in. This is good. This is fun. So as other people are coming in, I just started off by asking, or one of the first things I asked was, where are you all coming in from? Where are you guys from? Where are you guys located? Love it. Tia, hopefully, I believe you're here in Charlotte. Hopefully I'll see you on Saturday if you're available. What questions do you all have for me regarding he said, she said, or just in general? Come on, I like dialogue. Hinesville, Georgia. Nice, Evelyn. Is that anywhere near Atlanta or Savannah, Georgia? I may be possibly coming back to Atlanta. Just to be transparent, last weekend I was in Atlanta, but I had to cancel it because of an early departure. I had to leave. I was riding with my two cousins, and they wanted to get on the road because it was Mother's Day, and one of my cousins is a female, and she definitely wanted to not spend Mother's Day on the road. So I understood that, and it was the first ever he said, she said that I had to cancel. But the bright side, if there is a bright side to canceling an event, there wasn't much response in the Atlanta area, which I thought was interesting because I do have some friends in that area, but we could think about it being that it was Mother's Day and a lot of people want to spend time with their mothers, and I don't blame them. My mother is 600 miles from here, but she knows if we were in the same area, I would definitely be spending it with her. But I was just up there 2 weeks ago, up there as in New Jersey, just 2 weeks ago. So we got to spend a lot of quality time together, which is always a great time. I'm a big family guy, and I love being around my family. 4 hours from Atlanta by Savannah. Okay, cool. Maybe we could bring a he said, she said down there. Evelyn, what do you think about that? You don't have to answer it now, but if you are interested, or if you know anyone that's interested in having these types of discussions, please inbox me. I'm open. Let me know how I can bring he said, she said to your area. I want to spread this thing across the world, but I need the world's help. I need God to be able to lead me, and also the help of the people to be able to allow them to have him work through them to be able to bring he said, she said to the area. I tried to make it a couple times, but something always seems to come up. I'm definitely going to keep trying until I make it. Well, the door will keep being open to you until you do make it. I host it on a monthly basis here in Charlotte, and so if I have it one weekend or one Saturday, it's typically on Saturdays at 3 p.m. But if I am traveling to another city, then that opens up. So if it's one weekend here in Charlotte, that's 3 other weekends. There's 3 other possibilities for me to be able to bring he said, she said to your city. Think about that. That's anyone's city. So just let me know. Is there an age bracket that you aim to get involved? No, that's a good question. No, I'll talk relationships to anybody, young, old, in between. But I've found that my target market is the millennial generation that attends. Although I've had baby boomers, I've had Gen X, I've had other generations attend, but largely it's millennials, which I believe could be the solution because we are an age, and I say we because I'm a millennial as well. We have so much access to technology that with all of this knowledge, we have so much access to so much knowledge that the solution, I believe, is in us. So that's the age group that usually attends the discussions, but it's not restrictive. Anybody can attend. And a lot of people that attend are either single or I've had some that attends that are in relationships. My parents came to the last one. They're married. July make 35 years of marriage for them. But anybody, any marital status, any relationship status, doesn't matter. Whatever it is, any age group, any ethnicity, this is open. You can come and we are just going to sit down and we're going to talk. And the thing about it is that oftentimes we look for solutions in other things or in like one particular thing. But what I found is that the solution that we're looking for oftentimes is right next to us. It's in the person next to us. And if the person opens their mouth, then we're able to find the solution in them, which is what makes these discussions so powerful. Okay, cool. Bill, welcome. Sade, welcome. Ethrin, what's going on? Just giving everybody a little brief overview as to what he said, she said is, and also opening the floor for questions. If you have any questions, any concerns about he said, she said. Yes, very true. Yeah. So that is where I am. I'm excited for Saturday, y'all. Anybody in the Charlotte area, anyone in North Carolina, if you can get here to Charlotte, get here. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, please go to my page. I have flyers all over the place. It's going down May 18th, 3 p.m., UNC Charlotte's campus, Pop Martin Student Union, room 200. You need to be there. If you're having any relationship trouble, even if you're not having relationship trouble, just get here because we're going to have a good dialogue and God is going to move. You just got to be there. He's already there. We just got to show up. Lou, what's happening? Hope to see you Saturday. If you're just joining in, I just wanted to gauge where everybody's from and also just to let you know he said, she said is going down Saturday. It's once a month here in Charlotte, but that leaves 3 other weekends that happen in your city. How can we get he said, she said to your city is the question. And hopefully by the end of this session, we'll have that answer. Cousin Rodney, what's going on? If you're just coming in, I just wanted to gauge where everyone's from. And we're just having a Q&A session about he said, she said. If anyone has questions, if anyone wants to know how to get it to your city, reach out to me. Inbox is open. So just reach out to me. I want to be able to get it to your city so that way you can take part in the experience. You don't have to travel far, but we definitely want to be able to get it to your city. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rodney. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Anyone who's ever supported in any way, if you shared a video, if you liked something, if you've come out to an event, you know how we do. If we come out to an event, we have a good time. There's some food involved always because I just love to eat. If I didn't stay in somebody's gym just a little bit, I don't know what I'd be. But I believe that in working on your spiritual, which is on the inside, your emotional, your mental, you need to also protect this covering, this body we have. We got to make sure that we have that intact as well. So you have to show some love to it in order for you to be able to get to the finish line. I believe this is the start of something great. Oh, I believe that as well. I believe that when God wants us to do things, that he always has great in mind because he is great. So greatness comes from him. And if he's putting it through you, you also will be a part of the greatness. So I believe that this is going to be something amazing. But I just want everybody to be a part of it. I want everybody I want to know. I want everybody to know about he said, she said. This is why I decided to take time out of my day to talk about it, because I could sit here and I want to put a limit on it, because I'll sit here and talk for hours. And y'all will tune out and I'll still be here just talking because I'm so passionate about it. So passionate about it. And again, I can hardly hold my excitement. I'm excited about Saturday. Saturday at 3 p.m., UNC Charlotte's campus, in the Student Union, the Pop Martin Student Union Center, room 200. We're in there. Come in. It's free. The parking deck is actually attached to the Student Union Center. That's free parking as well. Just come out. All I'm asking is just come out. Light refreshments will be served, and we are going to talk, and we're going to get to the bottom of these issues that we have in relationships, men and women alike. Just checking in. See you soon. Absolutely. I'll be seeing you next month. Definitely see you next month, family. God bless you. Simone, welcome. Welcome. Where you at? Where you guys all from? I heard Georgia. I heard North Carolina. I heard South Carolina. Did I miss any other states? Where's everybody else from? Got a couple people I know from Charlotte. But where's everybody else? I need to know, because I want to start planting he said, she said in every city that I possibly can. I know there's hundreds, if not thousands of cities in the United States. I want in every single city I want he said, she said, but I can't do it without you. So if you believe in what he said, she said is doing, if you believe that God is in this, plug me in. Plug me in. Let me know how I can get to your city and make it happen. Any other questions, any other concerns about he said, she said? Matt, what's going on? Welcome to the live. This is a Q&A session for he said, she said. I just wanted to open it up for any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, whatever. Leave it in the comments, or if you think about it later, because I'm going to post this to all 3 of my pages, feel free to just drop it in my inbox. Any questions, concerns, or comments. But if you live in the state of North Carolina and you have some time between the hours of 3 and 6 p.m. on Saturday, you need to be at UNC Charlotte's campus in the Pop Martin Student Union, room 200, because it's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. Fellas, I need you to come out because you'll be very instrumental in what's going on Saturday. Ladies, we need you as well. But fellas, this is going to be something special. This is going to be something special. And I can't wait. We got a couple days, and I don't like to speed up time, but I can barely wait until Saturday. Latoya, welcome. Thanks, Matt. I'm trying to make it happen. I'm trying to be obedient and remain obedient to what God is wanting me to do. And it's all him. I can't take any credit for anything. Any post, any events that I'm putting together, it's all him working through me. So he gets all the credit, all the honor, all the glory, and all the praise. So it's really on him. And I'm just moving based upon what I see him doing, or I'm being led by what he's doing through me. So it's a testament to what he has done, is doing, and will do. So it's amazing. I'm just appreciative of the journey. Just a journeyman, just following the footsteps. Any other questions? Any other concerns, comments? I just jumped on here, what I thought would have been a couple minutes, and here I am, about almost 30 minutes in. So anybody have any questions, comments, concerns about he said, she said, about me personally? You know, I'm an open book, so if anybody wants to go there, we can definitely go there if you got time. So just let me know. Let me know. I'm glad that you all took the time out of your day to check me out. I know you received the notification. I do sometimes, and sometimes I'm in a spot where I can't join other people's lives, but thank you for taking the time of joining in, and hopefully I'll be able to do another one soon and have one of you all jump on here with me, if you will. All right, So if there's no other questions, just wanted to thank you all for coming out or tuning in. Tuning in. And I'll see you on Saturday, Charlotte area, North Carolina, South Carolina, if you can get here, Virginia, wherever. If you can get to Charlotte, you need to be here Saturday, May 18th at 3 p.m. UNC Charlotte's campus, Pop Martin Student Union Center, room 200. He said, she said. Check the flyer out. Check out some of the videos if you have questions about it. But if you have any additional questions, inbox me or call me if you want He Said, She Said to come to your area. I'd be glad to bring it to you. All right. On that note, signing out. God bless you all.